What is going on? My name is Branden Pannell, and I'm a motivational speaker and author. I'm also an assistant women's basketball coach at Ave Maria University. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Today, we are going to attempt to blend my worlds together. So we have the ministry component, but now we're going to add a little more of that basketball side in hopes of making the two one. Today, we are going to do a film breakdown, but not any film breakdown. This film breakdown is called Jesus Would Be Proud. And we are going to go over clips that I think the Lord would be especially pleased with from a culture standpoint. It's not so much X and O's, makes and misses, what we get right and don't. Instead, it's more about, are we showing up for each other? Are we visibly loving on each other? Are we serving each other visually throughout the game of basketball? And to do this, we're going to use the team that I coach at Ave to break down some film. So without further ado, let's get it going. Yup, I love it already. That's beautiful. All right, let's rewind. Let's watch number 15 on this left wing right here. The minute she catches, we got to go back a little further. Let's watch her first catch. What does she do? She points right here. That is major. She's pointing for this post catch. Now I love this because, right, it's obviously not about her on this possession. She's saying, hey, my teammate has a mismatch. Let's get her the ball within the offense. Now, because of that, what happens the next time around? She gets it again, gives it to Ashley. Ashley's able to get a bucket. I love that. And I think Jesus would love that too. On to the next one. Baseline under. Oh, that's a beautiful screen by Tiffany. Okay, let's run that back. Another super selfless action. Look at this deep screen by Tiffany. And Parker gets a wide open three because of that. That is incredible. Whenever we are doing things for our teammates, such as screening, making one more passes, that enhances chemistry, culture, and morale on levels not comprehensible to the human brain. I love that. That is so important that we play for each other all throughout the game. Let's move on to the next one. Ooh, look at that one more by Parker. I love it. Look at that one more by Parker. We got to run that back. Boom, right there. One more time. She catches it on that wing, immediately gives the basketball up. I'm talking about does not hesitate to let go of that ball. One more passes are so important. And this says so much about the togetherness of a team. Going back to that whole unselfish mindset that I was talking about. Whenever we're giving one more passes to our teammates, it's all about them, right? Somebody's open. I got to get off that ball so they can get a shot. This play is awesome. I love this play, and I think Jesus would love it too. All right, let's move on to the next clip. Cookies. Oh, look at that sprint by Gabby. Okay, watch this, right? Gabby is the lowest girl down in this possession. But watch, the minute Elena gets that steal, look at Gabby take off. Look at those first 3 steps. She is sprinting all the way down to the other end of the rim in case her teammate misses. I love that. Let's watch that one more time. Look at that sprint. Cookies, here we go. And she's out, running, her and Ashley, just in case her teammate misses. I love that. That is incredible. That's great culture. Let's watch the next one. All right, so this is a timeout. I think this is the possession right after. And boom, we got touches. Coaches are up. Teammates are up. Look at MJ. That's beautiful. Right? Everybody's up. We got teammates clapping and cheering. This is a winning culture. I love that. Teammates are giving each other high fives. I love that. That's beautiful. All right, let's move on. Actually, let's run that clip back. Okay, here we go. Miss Barnes. Let's take a look at her right here as the possession starts. All right, we get a turnover. She's sprinting back. Oh, now she's got ball. I love that. Her urgency to get back and play defense after we just got a turnover is incredible. Her mistake response is excellent. I love that possession. And you know what? Nah, I don't gotta say it. Let's move on to the next clip. All right, looks like we're trying to get Ash a post touch. One for Gabby. We missed Parker, that's okay though. Boom. Gabby gets an and one. And look at it, here's the best part about this. Look at all them teammates over there. Parker's giving her some love. Looks like Elena's going to give her some love. Ashley's going, G's going. I love that. That's beautiful. Oh, look at Gabby get back. I love that trend. Look at that transition defense. Did she miss the shot? Who missed the shot? Yep, she misses a three, but it's okay because now she's sprinting back on defense. I love that. That's great habits. That is awesome. She gets rim. All right, they score, but look at her mistake response. It's not even a mistake, really. She sprints back on D. She's not giving up on the play. She's not giving up on herself. But most importantly, she's not giving up on her teammates. Listen, we've seen it so many times. Players miss shots, and now they're hanging their heads low. They're getting in their own head. They can't get out of their way and move on to the next possession. So Gabby, kudos to you. This is incredible. Great mistake response. Let's move on to the next one. What do we got here? What do we got here? Okay, we're trying to get a post catch. Boom, look at that one more pass. That is a beautiful one more pass. Watch G, right? G is number 11. She's this girl on the wing. Watch her, right? Slow it down. The minute she gets it, she's getting off that ball because there's another teammate right there. And because of that, we get a three. That is incredible. G, kudos to you. I love that possession. And you know what? I think Jesus would love it too. All right, let's do it. We got a few more we're gonna go through. What was this clip? What was this clip? Hold on, we gotta run that back. I think it was the transition defense. Yep. Watch Elena, watch those first 3 steps. She's out. Let's run that back so y'all know who Elena is. Elena is this girl in the middle right here, number 12. Look at that transition D. Sprinting back, not giving up on the play after a loss of possession. End of the quarter, trying to make something happen for her teammates on the defensive end. Beautiful, that's culture, that's morale, that's chemistry. Okay, we get an old board by Tiffany. One more for G. All right, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what was on that play. Let's watch that again. Let me know in the comments if y'all see anything. We got an old board by Tiffany. I think it's that one more. Yep, see, I missed it, but we got it back. Those one more passes are sneaky. Let's watch Miss Rogers. I call her Miss PG. Number 11, she's at the top of the key. Soon as she gets it, swings that ball immediately to Elena. Once again, one more passes are subtle, but they're such an important way to say to your teammate, it's about you, it's not about me. I love that. Awesome. As a result, Elena gets a good look at the rim. Let's move on. How many more we got? All right, we got a few more. Get downhill by G, kick to Elena. Paint touch. Whoo! I caught her. All right, so this one is actually off the court. Right, let's watch this bench energy as Elena makes this move to the rim. Beautiful. Look at this girl here. Her name is T. T's redshirting this year. And look at that energy. I love that. That's incredible. Cheering for her teammates, even though she's not physically on the court, she's still a part of the moment. She's still connected, trying to have an impact, although it won't be on the stat sheet. That's beautiful. Actually, let me just make a side note about that. Y'all, bench energy is so important in college sports, and I'm sure y'all know this, but bench energy is crucial when we're talking about being connected as a team, when we're talking about being a winning program, right? And we're not even talking about X and O's. We're just talking about winning at life. Showing up on the bench, even when you're not in the game, critical. Coaches love to see that on film. All right, let's get it. Elena's in transition. Ooh! I love this. All right, so the play results in a charge, but here's the beauty about it, right? She's looking, boom, right here. She pursues, and now she's going coast to coast. She's not wasting any time. She's trying to make something happen for her teammates. I love that. We didn't get the result we wanted, but it's her intention. She's trying to get there. She wants to get it. She's running hard. She's pushing in transition. I love that. It's beautiful. All right, let's look at two more. Little screen action. She gets downhill. Oh, okay. Look at that block. Okay, look at that block by Tiffany. Let's run that back. But here's the best part about this, right? Look at that teammate support after Tiffany gets that block. Boom. Y'all saw that high five between her and Elena? Amazing. Ashley goes over and give us some love. G follows back. That is awesome. All right, Parker gets the steal. We're in transition. Ashley's running. I think it was Elena's driving kick. Absolutely, right? See, Elena could have easily tried to go up, tried to make something happen, get called for another charge. But instead, she sees Ashley in the corner. That's unselfish. That's good, wholesome teammate basketball. I love this play, and I think Jesus would love it too. So, if you enjoyed this series, I know it was something new that we did. Please let me know in the comment section what you like. I truly think that if the physical body of the Lord was in the room, if he was present while this game was going on, I think he would be very pleased. Pleased because there were a lot of plays in which we made it about each other, right? Whether it's Parker pointing to Ashley in the post, whether it's the one more passes, whether it's the bench energy or the touches or the hype that we have when supporting our teammates. Like I said, let me know what you think. I want to do more of these. My name is Branden Pannell. I'm a motivational speaker, author, and assistant college women's basketball coach. Keep me in your prayers, and I'll keep you in mind. Peace.